Wasem. With me, you couldn't fear to chow ho, that time now won't be. I would mean in the transit, I'm union and most regret. Say any panel, or no your guy when you are down for. But there were dancers, sir, obeche musicano. Onu mum, and you are down for. Me boy. Only mum dear, or your guy, our your bonia, ubit me dear channel. But they now pen as him now. One kasa was signing or record labels on their own penasem.
Welcome once again out of where sign so Eshiesha biom. Ain't bullet. Ebedi nkomobina bullet nkomoba bedi no kabibi efa Shatawale huna. It seems say Shatawale's appraisal was very high than the opponent, betrayed the opposition party. Ama the likes of Trouble Carlos, Ababo and take Kaka and Sembi. Now to be frank, and somewhat Trouble Carlos Kano. Ewa dream were making a point. Eke can Sembi say, ye bullet. Any Stonebwoy shed and ye cool, borny wale ye cool, eba say na ebony ninyo mwa, o feature shatter was sono, or man droppy. Saying yes, any problem, and I know woman temwa. But of what we all can attest to the fact to say, the late ebony film we, in fact, when the she buy, when the she and shatter are close. And the problem now, Trouble Carlos, Kano, Ewehi, me no beko gist ni mu. One don, Shatawale, Ababe Kasana, me who say George Britain, Edinano, Ababe Tunko ni mwendie, or Chichim, so the Achopa ma Stonebwoy, or Munche, no moon release Webkid Africa. Media hunsem ebro, ne mumno, answer ebe call ye an update mun make us a new viewer. Na unsubscribe to your channel where may just over subscribe like it. Show your comments ni mu. Na share video no na ma foforo into me and shebi instead of once I be call yensem no big shout out to Godfather Meleche ni Kole Commodore in Saarbrücken, Germany. Godfather, I see you. I really appreciate the love and support. Instead of war Yonko yensem we can start with this. Wale make it post to be on social media so I am Facebook. Na nensem wo kan ni na kire say ebi no mo twen opportunity ne ba na omo person mo make that opportunity, especially about say Webkid Africa ya chini shatter make it post na nsem mo kan na kire say some people too, if matter come, that's where you see clouds chasing. Shatawale with laughing emoji, this according to Shatawale nsem mo bekan o say bi mo twen asemba e ho na wo say na mo chasing clouds. Wale make a post where you know the laughing emoji the two so now followed by George Britain. Me say George Britain ebedi nkomo no cheche say Stonebwoy on release Webkid Africa. Now in fact tie nkomo George Britain be di and the other chopper e di ekoye ba ye beto aso e won nsem a bullet be kan for Wale ho a in fact wuja for say on ase Trouble Carlos say on ase ye betie mu nkomo.
All right, so Mr. Livingston, aka Stonebwoy, and you bring me about a name with regards to one gentleman called Webkid. I think he was picked up a couple of days ago, arranged before court today, and he's been remanded. And you bring me power chow, me power when you were for, and of course your team chow say a branch and same your kind, not emphasis I think he went above the line, and he's bruised. It's bruised your ego, and this is not something that we want to see. We want fans have got every right to banter at each other, but not to go, above the line. And I know, you were really hurt, and like I said, your ego has been bruised, so you decided to deal with him by the law. And a power show. And him said, on no account by no one, he's regretted his actions, and because where he found himself is where he never thought he was going to be there by doing the things he did. This clearly sends a message to both fans, from Beam Nation to Shutter Movement to Sark Nation and everyone that's got the fan base that banter. I think there's limit to some of these things we say, and please, we should all advise ourselves. We should know what to say at what time and not to go above the line. I know a lot of people have come out to say nasty things about Shatawale in the past, and even now. People have said the same thing about Stonebwoy, and we need to desist from these actions. Stone, I would remember me a video where just to beg you, say you temper justice, with Mercy. Now, a branch, after 25th, if you can please stop the case so that he can go. I know how much the family is going through. And I know how much your family is also going through after all the things you said. No, me paucho. Me show ni DM. But my jack case and grandma ya anka. I mean, OBS you and someone demo. What you say? Na my branch and coffee. I'm sure say you won't pick up the phone and say some of these things again. Me show ni DM. Thank you.
In that of was a share video no and somewhere George Britain kanina no. I really agree with him on this point. They are George Britain kanina no cre Stonebwoy. I understand say you have your own personal reasons you would not so the Webkid Africa. But I see one funny thing about this music game no. They be American. You might think that you are right. Yes, watch Nipano, but I will say at a point in time you have to release the person because whatever is going on, so the nipano equally is going on within your camp. I understand say somebody paid. Na nipa na otua sell information ma Webkid Africa na mo kan. I didn't know when to me anchi nipa because eba sa na say fair dealings am mo ye to be frank. Ekoba sa nipa na mo ka say we sell information no ye ono aye hu ni. But Mujina Swatch Webkid Africa said on you be what dealings, which means the person has to be arrested. I mean, I'm looking forward, say 2 weeks in the no. The next update to hear and say Nipa now sell information in my Webkid Africa. And my Webkid Africa be now so back can some foul. And I understand as the way did you be there. But that person involved no. I was on a small farm running chain baby. Now of one fan no fan to chain. Now fade here. Yambra into this conversation now where bullet ebedi nkomo bi na wotie nsem a bullet ka na kame akwakwye to say they were not allowed wale in the conversation no higher than Stonebwoy na nkomo we course wie no Trouble Carlos aba be kire na adwen na I see Trouble Carlos kika nsem bi chire mu say eboni ni shata yenwom ade no mo release after say bullet we bedi nkomo chire mu say in fact ono kra no sign Stonebwoy on Rough Money Records. In fact, Tienkomono, yeba to us way ensem.
Bia Blue Lagoon, Sata Okono Wabiti Tia, Tichima San Okon, them and not now, ye redot. Now, your can, Charlie, we go hate to. Oh, yeah, of course. We go hate to Charlie, I hate that will do this. So, I feel so honored, sir. I know will be, sir, about the great, sir. And a Stonebwoy free. Samini ho. I mean I'm a signer. People don't know. Yeah, me. The guy say I'm a signer. Okasa me boa. O free. Samini ho. O free Samini ho. Uni label a signer. Label ne very Rough Money Records. Rough Money Records mu and a Rough Town Records film buy. And as a label no, I me and I'm me setting out that label. I me senior was in Augustine College. Your friend Kenny Andam. On a man set a man me sending Stonebwoy text Charlie label biaba. That day me sending some Bible verse be. Say I want to say a light BB cannot be hidden. And I'm Charlie it. So Timidene ko sana me nipa no po e penasem de dada. So Stone no me my son and say am ya son no label. Label me I was part of the label founder. It is story, Benena and it's bad. I didn't say at time I may pay ebony feature or channel on film. But they are normal. And I don't know which one film. Like what I said, shut up, me, you be a man, and I'm no. And I'm before I hustle, but we don't run to it. No, Minister Stonebwoy, beef biennial. And I send you back, I say, a bit take Ghana 40 years. I send you a young son. And I'm a car say, Nicholas or Casa. Because Monfa music ni no baby yeah. I also cast in Chile mano a be bigger than Okan Shasa. And I'm a fight and I'm a cast it's not Minister Stonebwoy any answer. Any answer yeah. But shatter there. Me shatter me bonne cry with the channel. Oh mini pa. Oh mini pa. And I show your friends Steve Wonder. Shatter So dancers schedule I want to be to any. Oh yeah, Shatta is a giver. I am a guy. Yeah, he's a giver. I am a guy. Shatta, I am a guy. But I never minister any problem. Or no so on it there. No stone ya madam for. Me to make as well. But me na call label so I'm yasan identity. That time I anka me pay featuring for everybody. Now was call the mommy. I actually I'm fine, mommy. There be when do never be near. Saturday. Stone also on it there, but me ni Stonebwoy any problem. Cry. Me only to see I'm a boy. But me no nya dwen o ye bibi na me no ata de na o kan me no nya dwen ba ko no nche se me no problem. No, the position na me won me ntimi nka say me ni Stonebwoy problem. Me ye SM. SM no is be a part of the struggle, the hustle. Because SM president no you get to friend or your madam for.
So utie enkomo ni ya bullet in fact enkomo no di ya no laade wale Stonebwoy the end the no fem and the trouble Carlos e be di enkomo bi na I think that trouble Carlos and the point already and is valid to him but not valid to everybody who watch the video. Utie enkomo ni ya or see or reach out to Stonebwoy say or person feature ebony one in so but in fact when you reply enti trouble Carlos no expect say can saying or no expect say bullet Emma Meka say or reach out to Stonebwoy yanwana the same way senya wa make reference say ebony ka say nanka was on Stonebwoy nyum bi so enso wentumi anko no anka no so na we expect say ebony nga say okoye na Stonebwoy amping and I think say trouble Carlos why confused kakra
masem wutimi ekoni fi atache wo ho that time na woni bi a wutimi ne tenase a momienu nyina mo cigarette sa nipa no ono no nyo guy wonye wadamfo but the wo dancers esa obeche wo musika no ono mum ena ye wadamfo meboa ono ni mum de oye wo guy a wo yo bone a obetimi de ache no but de na wo pena asem na wankasa wo sign no record label so no ono de wo pena asem de mo wane say Ghana anytime obi beba bonten oba be di Stonebwoy atem oba be gu nanim asebia no owie ya na o compliment Shatawale because minimsia no modwen se omu ye bibi ana omu kan bibi ama se Stonebwoy a na minim adwen de omutrim in fact bullet na minim so epanyi hunu sa na minim se adwene de ni patrim na ye ka adwena ebi na ni trim se na wo se wo ye SM ade ntina wankwanko sign SM. This is what they do all the time. Omuni Stonebwoy nya problem apa no madwane akose Shatawale na ase. Obi so ne Shatawale nya problem apa no madwane akose Stonebwoy na ase. Enipa na also na hoso no ono no de oyo obone ontimi fa nche no but when you make a statement say ane ena Stonebwoy no okope senkone eboni bebonyum ena one farmer but wutie asama kanya wo say he didn't reply your message. Say he didn't reply consistent no say one reply you say then meaning say one kasa one nye say mekaya eboni nyumbia Stonebwoy nyumbia eboni beto ye ba wa saba sa video no obi woni full one bia na obi ohwe full one bia ewo eboni snap so na say Instagram bia beka eboni dey can make statement say sa nyom no na nkoso wo so but she couldn't do her verse on time usaden and a Stonebwoy amfananya day antoso inteno so no say Stonebwoy di se ni trimu say o sende nyum koma eboni anye chale Stonebwoy wo hu ade we say ntina me ya na medwa no obi ba bonten ebe ka asem betwitwa ntro bi bekeka nkwase asem bi se ya o meyi ne ho anu obetena ho no mama manfo di na temo a obi ho no ma no aba atwa ma wie no afi no beba ti nkwase asem abula titewa wo keka asa wahye masa enye nkwa na pentampio intino so obetena na wo kasa wonyansam enipa no kasa wo ye SM intino wo tan no simple and that's why you baby into time no enu te say wo kɔ na rival ho kana saa ne yehunu ene say eboni ebe perverse wa amfama no eboni so before so bi ono so kai say Stonebwoy send na nyom wantimi ansende ne verse ankoma no ntai ba wasaba he was meant to be on eno so be kire mu say na face so monsa so musa bullet say Shatawale ene eboni omo ye nyom wo se Shatawale eye ne guy edie benti na till today saa nyom no ama out da edie be ne siye wone ne ntam enti asa nyom no ama out da os bullet brabe yi asem na no o se Shatawale ye wo guy a oyo oboni ya obetimi de ache no
I want a point to raise it to the extent say wo extend ya the call Shatawale so say Shatawale kra na eboni ye nyom ade nti no manfamba ejina so ka say na bullet any Shatawale wo problem enye problem ana mo wa anka sa nyom be ba abonten me ba o enye the same bullet na manage when she ana she records no rough town records no when the she buy no msisa na here the she records because I don't understand some things be one two things be and as it stands now when the she bullet any Shatawale they are very close and it is a trouble Carlos ka say no problem be wo ho problem na eden ono no ni problem kro on kire ya the cry na ekoso between them for you may no be cry na eboni ni shatanwum ne ba mma montini na no ebetumi efi pressure from eboni papa because bullet di nkomo no okaya kire say sika bi cry na wosan confirm eboni na say na 20% to say 30% but papa ni gina no konso gi 50%. I think say the whole interview no trouble Carlos anhwe ne mum no pick aspect a office and favor ni favorite artist and oba be kire na adwen on that. Now therefore this is my little take on this particular update and also there na odwen fa ho. Let me know your opinion in the comments. Won't subscribe ya may just oba subscribe like it charge your comments ni mu na share video no na mafoforo into me enhwe bi